This is Sundays with Sandra, and today I'm making fermented carrots. So I have a Cuisinart, and I shredded carrots and ginger root, and I put it in here with a bunch of salt, the Celtic sea salt that I use, and I mushed it around, and you can see that there's liquid that has come out. See the liquid that comes out of the carrots? Okay. And then I'm going to put it in the jars. So putting it in the jars by the handful. And I like putting in garlic and onions as well. So here's some cut up onions that go in there. Put my carrots in. These are mason jars. Put in some garlic slices. If I had fresh dill, I would put fresh dill in, but we don't have any fresh dill, so we're not going to do that. I'm really going to compress it in the jar. A bit more onions. And we are going to eat these fermented vegetables all year. So right now, we are still eating up what's left of what I made last year. So when we ferment vegetables, it naturally makes, fermenting is done with the natural bacteria that are in the air. And so the natural bacteria that are in the air are lactobacilli and other bacteria that are beneficial. They help with digestion. So by making fermented vegetables, actually improves digestion, improves all sorts of different things about health. And you can see that I'm really pushing it down. I'm not going to show you this part now, but what I do is I'm going to put a little bit of salt water in there. There's basically salt water in here because the water came out of the vegetables and the salt that I put in there. I'm going to put a little bit more salt water in there, and then I take a small Ziploc baggie, a snack size baggie, put some salt water in there, put it in there, and then I take one of these lids. This has a air hole in it, so I put it on there because there's going to bubble up. And so it makes lactic acid and more bacteria. And so that process of fermenting causes release of gases. So this enables the gases to leave the jar. So for now, that is making fermented carrots. Thanks for watching Sundays with Sandra.